Hi everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
The stage is set here at Wembley. A sea of fans beginning to descend upon the stadium for what ought to be a riveting Carabao Cup final. Stay tuned. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? Chance maybe? Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
And a wild attempt from distance, not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, a chip that went awry.
Well, maybe it was the right option.
This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. Stuart, your expectations?
What a chance for one of these teams to get their hands on silverware. And over the years, we've seen some great League Cup finals. Let's hope today matches up to some of those occasions. Really looking forward to this one, Derek.
Oh, it was close, but he's put it over. Struggling to keep the ball. It's a fierce effort. Couldn't get it through. Well, having won it back high up, what can they do next? Could be in here. Nicely saved. And there's the delivery. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. And the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Stuart. A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed here. Very much a key player in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking to the transfer window to strengthen now.
And he's lost custody of the ball here. Options in the centre. Could be. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer?
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? He'll take this on. And a body in the way. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And teammates around him. I must say, this looks promising. And he might be through here. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And he takes it on. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Well, they know they need to stop him. Good effort here. Oh, and couldn't convert. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, Forest giving it away. And nicely struck. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Really being closed down and didn't like it. And played in. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Three goals without reply. Possession one. He's got to have a go here. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. And wasteful there from Forest. They couldn't hang on to it again. That's a good-looking shot. Oh, from miles out, he's done it. How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous.
This catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. A foul, but advantage played. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Who's going to get on the end of it? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And taking care of the situation.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Read it well. Good idea. And he takes on the shots. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Real chance. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Let's see about the delivery. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Well, quick thinking to win it back. Prepared to take on the shot. Corner given. And over it comes. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Failure to keep the ball by Nottingham Forest. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike.
Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the referee's whistle, that will conclude the first half here at Wembley. Options in the centre. Could be. So back underway here into the second half. Textbook closing down. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right. He certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
And given acres of space to attack here. Committed challenge. Teammates available. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, the referee might have been tempted to reach for his pocket, but wasn't.
Well, it's a foul, but not a bad one. A warning is just about the right decision.
So a personnel change then. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, good strike! An alert reaction to tip it over. Corner coming up. Now sending it in. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And teammates around him. And that puts them in position. No-nonsense clearance. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And possession given away. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Well-timed tackle. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Dams. Firing it towards goal! And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, here's the replay, and he's taken one look at that wall and thought, fine, I've got enough to aim at here. Really smart free kick, but for me, the keeper can't be beat on that side of the goal. It's just not good enough. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Has eyes for goal! Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
So the corner played into the box. Intense pressure. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. This is looking threatening. Dams. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity. To go. For goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
And having a go! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. A long way out. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. And the referee has given them a corner. And over it comes. Well, it has come to nothing. A decisive clearance it was. Oh, he's gone for goal. And foiled only by the crossbar. And eventually... into the grateful grasp of the keeper.
Well, that could have gone anywhere once it hit the woodwork, but they've got away with it here.
Well, foul play, says the referee. So a personnel change then. Can he do it from miles out? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Played over, and the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Just 10 minutes to go. And a long way out. And that will be a corner. They take it short. And reading it absolutely superbly. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Just wanted to get it out of there. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, 5 minutes remaining, but you just feel this is over already. Straightforward save, really. Chance to attack using wit. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Marin. And back to the keeper. Maya. Adam. Marin. Well, he's given us away. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Nice weight on the pass. What a save. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And the referee says penalty. And a chance maybe to settle this. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
And goes for goal! Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other destroyed.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. To come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff, everybody involved with this club. What a performance it's been.
And I'll tell you what, Stuart, it doesn't get any better than being able to savour a triumph like this with your own fans.
And I have to say, these fans have been brilliant as well. They've made so much noise. They've been magnificent.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Options in the centre. Could be. The opening goal in the final. And how important.
Got time for a couple of questions? Thank you for your time.
Our cameras on one man. A day for the debutant. Today he's named in the starting 11 for the very first time. Hello from one of the most southerly points on the English map. We have travelled to the Vitality Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, when you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last eight, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, it is a special moment for the 16-year-old, a chance to impress in his full senior debut. Let's see how it goes for him.
Yes, because you're always taking a chance giving a 16-year-old his debut. Yes, we know all about his talent, but a difficult game here could just dent his confidence.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
He could pick out a teammate. And stopping the danger. And we're receiving news of a goal in the Bristol City match. Alex, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Coventry City that scored the opener with only 2 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Yildiz. Delightful pass. But not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Can he find the right pass? And taking it away. This attack looks highly promising. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. That's not a bad ball. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the strike could not get any better. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Semenyo. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And here is Haas. That's useful play. Still alive. Danger averted for now. He's got to have a go here. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Good visualisation and execution. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And a fine cross. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. Trying to open up the defence. Going for the chip. Well, a lovely chip, and it had a chance.
Well, it's a really good effort, but he just can't get it underneath the crossbar.
And that is going to be a free kick. Teammates available. And back with Martinez. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Right, time for an update from the Watford game. What's been happening there? Alex Scott.
It's a goal
Apologies
for
for jumping in, but this could be a chance. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. Just to confirm, Watford have scored in that match. They now lead by 1-0. That's a good-looking ball, and nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Semenyo. Well, they know they need to stop him. Oh, breezing past him. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. And a substitution in the offing. Can someone get on the end of this? And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Yes, it was a penalty for Bristol City. It's hit the post and gone in. The goalkeeper had no chance. It's now 1-1 with 36 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Oh, fancy footwork. And his teammate got him out of trouble. The fans are shouting, shoot. You could almost hear the fans telling him to shoot, and he obliged.
Well, he was absolutely right to take the shot on, and it was a decent effort as well, but it just creeps past the woodwork.
And it's with Lopez. And he favours the inside route. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Just the challenge that was required. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And in with a real chance. And how about that for a save? The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. One man the focus of attention. In Imperial... Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. How do you see it panning out, Stuart? Opportunity it is! Oh, I can't believe it! He's gone and missed the chance!
Well, what a glorious chance that was. One he should be taking, that's for sure.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Chance here. Excellent block. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Played into the box. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Corner coming up. And over it comes. Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Well, it looks like a mismatch on paper. Will it be that way on grass? Our hosts have had real trouble scoring goals, and that can't be said of their opponents.
Well, Derek, it's not great reading for these fans, is it? But you just never know. If they defend well and pose a threat on the counter-attack, we might just be in for a surprise here.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, he fancies his chances. Well, a long-range effort, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Tried to really get at the opposition here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And making his move inside. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Dams. Good idea. Oh, must be. In it goes. Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And here is Haas. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. That's a good-looking shot. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. In with a chance. Let's fly here. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. He'll take this on. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Oh, poor corner. Way overhit.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Worth a try. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Possession one. This is looking threatening. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Happy to shoot. And fine goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Good distribution. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And possession ceded by Forest. That's a routine take. A gift for any goalkeeper. And they will be awarded a free kick for that.
The referee has indicated there will be
Well, he's certainly not alone. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. So the referee brings the first half to an end, and it's the visiting fans who'll be the happy. One man the focus of attention. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Hello everyone. You know, Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Moving it forward. Oh, he's gone for goal! Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And over it comes. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Well, here's the table, and it's clear to see why there's been so much disappointment amongst the Arsenal fans. They have been playing below expectations, you've got to say.
Well, things just don't seem right at the club, do they? They should really be challenging for the title, but over the course of the season, they've just not performed as a unit.
Jack Clark. Really getting stuck in. Can he find the right pass? And there it is, a chance. The cut back. Couldn't quite hang on. And stopping the danger. Making progress. Long way out this. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Oh, good-looking run, but stout defending when it mattered. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, big chance! Well, going for the chip, had the confidence to do so, and it nearly paid off.
And it was a clever chip. A little bit unlucky, really.
Ian Maatsen. And a fine tackle. And support available. Being pressed hard. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. He's in with a chance. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Playing it in. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
Now the pressure being exerted. Chance here. Thwarting him. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Let's get the up-to-date news from Alex.
Yeah, Wolves will...
Oh, my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational!
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
And Everton get the ball rolling once more. Let's find out how they're going to react to this setback. Really good challenge. Nice weight on the pass. He's just got to continue his run. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And having a go! Oh, a good diving save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. And a tidy tackle. And he takes it on! Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Well, let's join Alex Scott now, because I'm hearing, Alex, the situation has changed in the Wolves game.
It's a goal for Brighton. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 38 minutes on the clock.
Alex, well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. The crossbar got in the way. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Has eyes for goal. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Has eyes for goal. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well, a long-distance effort, and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
He's in behind. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. The quality of pass needs to be a bit better. And hit with ferocity! A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Moving it forward. So back in business. Everton's difficulties there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Let's find out. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Dams. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And nearly the perfect break, but no end product.
Well, it's just off target, but what a good counter-attack that was.
They've lost it. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Leeds United.
I'm really looking forward.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. And a touch of finesse. Well, full credit to him. He had the audacity to try it.
Well, that's so close to being a lovely goal. It just doesn't come down in time. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
The referee has given a corner. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Can he do it from miles out? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly. And it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And Everton unable to retain possession. Dams. Oh, he's through here. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Well, opting for the short corner. Kraft. He'll try his luck here. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Trying to handle the pressure. It's got to be. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Good piece of ball winning. Now they might be onto something. And it might be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And teammates around him. And he could cash in. Well, no threat posed by the cross. Olsen. And a fine tackle. Deciding to go inside. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently. We simply have to focus on this man. He's had a blistering start. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. Chances on. Can they stop it going in? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. And back underway. 1-0 it is. The fans are shouting shoot, and the keeper there to deal with it. And over comes the corner. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And what can they do to stop him running at them? A real opening now. It has to be, surely. And quite simply wide of the target. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Lopez now. Ball back with Salzburg now. Opportunity. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. And it's 2 for him today. A mark. The man of the moment. Up against his former club. Will he make an impact? Live on EA TV. Hello and welcome. This is the scene here in East London, in Stratford to be exact. We're at the London Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles...
Is it going to be? Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Schlager. And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Still alive. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Well, with the season winding down, it's still unclear who's going to be consigned to relegation. It does appear, Stuart, that the race could go to the final lap.
Well, it is so tight at the bottom, isn't it? It's just about grinding out a couple of wins now. It doesn't have to be pretty, it has to be effective, though.
Corner coming up. Oh, that's not a good clearance. What a poor cross. Not even close to the players in the centre. Kraft. Miles from goal. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And over comes the corner. Not away completely. Interception to snuff out the danger. Must take the lead here. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And he's fired over the corner. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Can they nudge in front? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Playing it short. And it's played into the centre. Well, clattered away. Will he find the net? Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Well, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, fine stop. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? And the shot, and a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Well, attacking possibilities. Long way out. Well, it turns out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. He's got to have a go here. It's still alive and held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
The ball back with West Ham now. Long way out this. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in. And he takes on the shot. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
Well, I have to say, that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
Well, no stopping him. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And he's lost custody of the ball here. Dams. And a long way out. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. And that will be a corner. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. And West Ham have possession again. And he's hit it with authority! And a fine stop. And over it comes. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Showing ambition. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Corner kick played in. Was it a great clearance? Real chance. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. It's a fierce effort.